my first product review ever, but this is the Peavey Vypyr 15 amp, just came today. I'm glad it came today because I've just tried it out and it's really fucking good. My previous experience at amps is I've only really owned, apart from a crappy amp that came with my Stratocaster, I've owned a Line 6 Spider-Free amp, which has pretty much been in all my covers, and as good as that is, it kind of lacks in some areas. Like, especially what makes this way better than the Line 6 amp is the fact that it's analog, which basically gives it like a more which gives it a more kind of realistic sound, whereas the Line 6 is digital. And what the problem is with digital is, especially I've done in a practice session before with a band, is when you get really loud and put it really loud, it just compresses and it sounds all like, it sounds squished. I don't know, the sound just goes really weird. But this, put it as loud, it goes to 13, which is a bit overkill instead of 11, but it goes to 13. It's still as clear as it can be. It's just louder, way louder in fact. But anyway, for this review and the testing and stuff, I'm using a bog standard Ibanez GRG170-DX, completely stock. I will be getting a new bridge pickup for Christmas, but it's completely stock. The only thing that's different about it is I sanded it and gave it a wood finish rather than its original cherry red. But I was going to do an unboxing video for this, but no, it's kind of gay. So I'm just going to do what everyone wants in a product review, is just to hear what it sounds like. So the left channels, there's 12 channels on the left, and they're like distorted channels, red and green. So there's lots of distorted ones. And anyway, the right side of the channels, 24 in total, because there's 12 red channels and 12 green channels. The 6 on the right go from clean, the green channel is clean, and the red goes to a crunch. That's clean. Different channels like Plixie or whatever that is. So that's the crunch channel. Turn it to green, and that's the clean. Now, the left side, the green channels, let's go on the 655, yeah, the 6505, the green is crunch, and it's probably my personal favourite. After just looking at it, they're all stock. I haven't done anything different with the actual effects or anything. This is just stock as the channels come. Red is my favourite. In fact, the intro I did with that channel, so that's just a basic clarification. Anyway, the next part is the effects, and the effects are pretty cool, I have to say. There's the bypass. For the sake of testing, we'll keep it on the, let's go on K-Stein. There's a K-Stein channel on the red. Bypass is like a basic kind of reverb effect. This one is a bit crazy. This kind of sounds like Dream Theater. Octaver. The next one, Phaser. I don't know what a phaser is. Rotary speaker. It's kind of like a twangy effect. reverse, which one is a bit crazy. Let's do some finger tapping, like to say, it's kind of a funky effect. Pretty cool though. Pitch shifter, which sounds like the Tom Morello solo from Guitar Hero 3. Tube Screamer effect we're not going to work on a distorted channel very well because I think it's just like a distortion pedal. Or I remember. Flanger. That's pretty good. Next one is Slapback, which is like an echo. This one is like a wah-wah effect in a way. Like a wah-wah effect. Chorus. Tremolo. And if you press the effect button in, the actual editing parts, like the low, mid and everything, is actually a bottom, which I'll show later, which basically shows you there's like you can edit them. So instead of it just being plain effects, there are ways to edit the effects, either to make them just sound a bit different. And then there's the tap tempo, so things like echo and stuff, you can choose different times and delays. And that's the effects. Okay, so we're going to take a little closer look at the amp, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be kind of blurry, but here we go. So the sticker says 24 amp models, 11 rack effects, which is basically effects, 12 program presets, 32-bit processor, so it's like, it's more powerful, and trans-tube technology makes it like analog. Anyway, the amp settings, as you can see here, if I get a look closer, Duzzle, K-Stein Rec, 6505, JSX, and XXX. As you can see, I don't know what the bank thing do, but there's also presets, which is kind of cool. But yeah, and then the other side is clean stuff like Twin, DLX, and whatever. If you click it in, it turns green, which is like the clean version of it, or if it's on the left side, then it's like a crunch version or a heavy crunch, and then the red version is yeah, dirty. This is the effects like I was talking about earlier and showed you. They're cool little effects. If you click it in, it goes into edit mode, which then use these little use these knobs and stuff, as it says at the bottom, what the effect version does when you're in edit mode. So you do different levels, reverb effect, and that changes the effects. And then take it off. And then just for the amp itself, when it's not in edit mode, then it does like pre-gain, low, mid, high, and post-gain. That's for the amp itself, not the effect. Like I said, when you put the effect into edit mode, then the knobs are then used to alter what it says on the bottom. It's for the effects instead of the amp itself. And that's auxiliary, so that's headphones and stuff, and that's master. So, and that's pretty much the review. All in all, I definitely recommend it. One thing I really like about the amp is, specifically with some channels, but you can do on most of them, but the distortion. I like the oomph when you do the palm mutes. For example, sounds really good. But yeah, I recommend it. Anyone who needs a good amp, it's cheap, only like 87 quid or how many dollars that is. Definitely recommend it. Go buy it. But that's about it.